Hello, this is Amara, and this is my CA for Spreadsheets Data Analytics. I will start by showing my reformatted CSVs, which were originally workbooks. We turned workbooks to CSVs, which were comma separated value, and we transported it to our database. This is the first Excel workbook that was turned into CSV. This is counties. Headings, counties, provinces, grant allocations, and area, which are measured in squares, square kilometers. This details all counties and their province and how much grant they pay and the size of their counties or province. On to the second, which is the population. This is another workbook that we made into CSV. These detail the range of 1841, which is the years, and in each year the population is on the right, ranging from 1841 to 2016, which is the last current year that was registered. And the population is on the right and the county for each year. So we start off. It's starting off with Ontario and it ends in Mountain, I believe. Yeah. Onto our database. I will show you how the controls in our database. Once setting up our database, we starting off with countries, just to make it more easy. Counties. Just to make it more easier, I made varchar 40, so in case that the characters are too long or the spelling or of the counties or the province are long, just to be safe, I made it 40. Even though I know it might make the database slower, it was just as a safety precaution. Also, we made ground allocations and areas. We kept them as int because they're represented as numbers in the database. Similar to population, it will follow the same procedure. Varchar 40 for just to be safe, and year and population both remain int as they're represented by numbers. If we go into how we import our database into the thing, we click import and we choose file. Well, in fact, let me show you. You use click new, and when you click new, it will bring you to this table name and ask you to put in your headers. You select if it's varchar or you select if it's int. It could be text or date depending on the data you're trying to import, but still, when you have that in, it should bring you to your database. But usually this would be blank, and when this is blank, you import it and then you choose a file. And keep in mind your file must have comma separated value, which is the unabbreviated version of CSV. When you click that, the system recognizes it as a CSV, and then you click go to import it. So these are my databases that I imported for counties, and these are my databases that I imported for my population. Now onto my CA analytics and my queries. The first question is talking about how we imported the data. Did you show you imported your database, which is clear as we did for both counties and population. Second one talks about select countif. Second one is to do with just how many records are in the table. It doesn't matter what you put in here. It's by just putting here just to be sure. Run SQL command to describe table. We describe the table population. Then we enter the queries. Um, Query 1D, find the max minimum average, which we did on the left. Query E, find the population of Ireland, which we did, and graph it, which is this on the left. I also found that the population at this time is at all-time high in 1845, but from this point on, the population starts to fall as it reaches an all-time low in 1965. From that point on, the population starts to rise until its current state, which is 2018. Question F. Question F is write a query for max and min of Ireland, which we did here. And G, we had to graph population without Ireland and without Dublin against population with Dublin. From this graph, we can see the population of Ireland and the population of Dublin follow the same trend. We also notice that the population of Ireland is significantly higher throughout the graph compared to Dublin. Predicted Ireland should be 3.4 million and Dublin should be 1.3 million by the stage of 2020. And by 2040, Ireland will be Dublin should be a 2 million population. H, which is basically adding a regression line, which we did, is the dotted line. The blue lines is just to trace back what's population number. Also, I was to find the highest population county in each year in each county, which we did. I just picked for Cardiff first. Going on to the second one, basically starting off with display data, which was the county table, which we did, and which we did, so that's marked off. Record again, which entails count. I didn't bother doing it again because it was already the same. It would have been around the same as the other one. Run SQL command and describe the table. I did describe the table varchar int, and then we move on to D, which is 5 countries that received the highest grant allocation. If you go across, we see Dublin, Cork, Limerick, Galway, and Kerry received the highest. And if we're talking about the countries in Ireland that has below 1,000 square kilometers in size, we have Carlow, Dublin, and Louth only having below 1,000. On to G F. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip one. F. Just find the average. The average is province average for county join. And this was our first join equation, which join entails you happen to join two tables together. In this case, we joined the counties table and the population table together in order to get this answer. So population, we got received population. And then G was kind of you had two queries to do. You had to find the population. You had to find the density. Write a query that shows the average population of each province across years. Sorry, reading the wrong one. Yeah, you have to find the density population for 1841, and then you have to find the density for 2016, which was fine. And then in H, the government wishes to explore whether the grant allocation has been fair and based on population for each country. So basically, we just have to find out. Basically, we just have to implement county grant, and we have to compare it against the countries. So yeah, that's my that was my sorry that was my CA continuous assessment for spreadsheet and data analytics. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I didn't bore you too much. Thank you.